YouTube, this is Lori Enlightened in Minnesota. I'm coming here today with my week 26 update from RNY gastric bypass surgery. I had surgery on May 30th, 2017 at the United Hospital Bariatric Center in St. Paul, Minnesota with Dr. Juan Teixeira Blondet. My starting weight was 279 pounds. My day of surgery weight was 234 pounds. I am now 185 pounds. I am down 94 pounds since the beginning of my journey. So I'm getting closer to that personal goal. I want to lose down to 179 so I can say I lost 100 pounds. So I'm getting closer to that, getting excited. I wanted to do a thank you to a lighter side of Stacy, a bypass to a leaner Lynn, and the change of my life. All of you gave me good advice this week. I did bump up my calories a little bit, and the weight loss has begun again. I just needed to eat a little bit more. It's hard to do that, but I did add an extra snack of nuts and seeds, and that has a lot of calories in it. So that's working out. Thank you for your advice. Also, I've been making my Christmas cards this week. Some of you have watched my previous videos know that I make greeting cards. If you want to receive a Christmas card this year from me, you need to private message me your address if I don't have it already. Sorry for looking down. I have notes because I don't remember anything, and I end up having to edit this 300 times if I don't write down stuff. So I also want to wish Monica, sleeved after 60, a speedy recovery from her brachioplasty. I am so excited that you came through everything okay. I've been praying for you, and I'm thinking of you, and if you need anything at all, just give me a call. You have my phone number, and I will get it to you. Best wishes. Love you lots. Jenny, I am so glad that you got your care package today. I hope it made your day. We all need surprises sometimes. I think wintertime especially, I get a little gloomy and blue, and it's kind of nice to have a pick-me-up sometimes. Just know that I'm thinking of you, and I hope you enjoyed everything. Tonight I'm making a Meatza, Big Mac Meatza. Kathy and Lynn said that they would be interested in seeing a video of how to make a Meatza. This one is going to be the Big Mac one. It's a really popular one with my husband. This can be made in any variety of ways, whatever toppings you like on it. Basically, you make meat as a crust and you put on whatever toppings you want, whether you want it to be a pizza one or a taco one. This one is the Big Mac one. Whatever you like, there is no wrong way to do this. So I'm going to preheat the oven at 400 degrees, and I'm going to make the crust, which is just 1.5 pounds of ground meat with a little bit of onion powder. And I topped this one with sesame seeds because it is the Big Mac one. But basically I have hamburger in here. This is ground elk because we have just a crazy ton of elk. I'm using the sesame seed on top. Some onion powder, pepper, and kosher salt is going to go into this. And just a pinch of each. You don't need to measure anything. Just put in what you want to your taste. I will mix it up, and I'll be right back. Okay, the Meatza is ready. I've pressed it all out on here, and I am going to sprinkle some sesame seeds on here. Since this is simulating the crust, we're going to make it like the buns on the Big Mac. So the husband's going to have to help me open up the sesame seeds because my nails aren't working. Okay. So I'm going to sprinkle sesame seeds on here. You can sprinkle them liberally. And I will show you what it looks like before I pop it in the oven. And it goes in the oven at 400 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes, just until you see it's shrinking up and the meat all looks done and the juices are all running clear. And that's what it looks like right before you put it in the oven. Okay, I'm just talking to you a bit while I'm chopping up these onions. You want to really thinly mince these onions, just like they do at the fast food chain. I went a little funny today. I joined 2 Fitbit challenges and I left my Fitbit on the charger all day. So I didn't get any steps today. For anyone who's in that Fitbit challenge with me, I apologize. I will try to catch up on a few steps later. But I don't know how many times I've done that, or I've joined a challenge and then left it on the charger. And I think I'm doing great because I'm getting all this walking around done and stuff. But no, not getting any credit for it at all. But it does show in the weight loss later down the line. So you don't completely lose it, you just don't get credit for it. But I'm mincing these onions really fine. And they were going to go on the top of the meatza when it's finished. I'll be right back. Okay, I've chopped up some dill pickles into hamburger slices. You can use the jarred hamburger slices. That works just fine. I just didn't have any. So I chopped up some Vlasic kosher dills. And I'm going to set those aside until everything is ready. Okay, I wanted to share a little fun fact with you. My frogs are still here. My NSV from last week, they are still intact. All of them are still in the box. I had bought 2 boxes on Halloween to share with our guests, and only 1 box got eaten. And like I said last week, normally this box would have been gone on Halloween night. I would have sat there and had a midnight snack, and they would have all been gone. Well, they're still here. These frogs, I wonder how long they can last. Till we have company that likes milk chocolate, because my husband really doesn't care for milk chocolate. But they're hanging around, at least until we have company that likes them. I'll be right back. Okay, I've brought the meatza out of the oven and drained off the excess fat. What I'm going to do now is open up these Kraft singles, and I believe this will serve about 6 slices, so I'm going to do 6 slices on here. Now this was 1.5 pounds of ground meat. I used ground elk, but you can use any meat that you like. But I'm just going to put 6 of these Kraft singles on here, and I'll be right back. Okay, this is what it looks like, and I'm going to pop it right back in the oven for just a few minutes to let the cheese melt. Okay, once the cheese has melted on top, we're going to spread on the Thousand Island dressing. I use Marzetti's just because it tastes the most like the Big Mac sauce, and it's got no preservatives. There are better options for lower carb, like Bolthouse Farms. My husband prefers this one, and I don't eat a whole lot of it, so I use this one. But you choose whatever you think is best. But this tastes really good. So I'm going to spread this on top here. Doesn't have to be really thick layer of it, because you can always add more to your taste later. But I'm going to put a little thin layer of this all over. There we go. We add the onions. Just sprinkle those on. You can put more or less to your taste. And like always, once it's cut, you can add more to your plate if you want more. And pickles. This is kind of, if I'm not looking at it, it doesn't focus very well unless I'm down here in the camera. So Just putting some pickles on here. And now lettuce. I get the really finely shredded lettuce, and you just put that on top. And there you have a Big Mac Meatza. Bon appetit.